Rise and shine, it's a brand new day. Ken can take the stage, ready to play. Weekdays at 10, the cars in the scene. Coffee in hand, they're living the dream. Aggression in the voice, got the whole town awake. Bringing fire to the mic, make no mistake. Shows in the corner, spitting out facts. Dropping truth bombs, ain't holding back. Ken in the morning, feel the heat. From 10 a.m. CST, can take a seat. We live and love that break in the mind. Ken and the bold. Light up your speakers, crank up the sound. They're talking about life upside down. Opinions exploding like a sonic blast. In the studio, they're built to last. With passion and grit, they engage and ignite. Every single week, their foes can't fight. From sports to politics,
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Ken by himself in the morning till people get their happy ass on the show. And good morning there, Fred. How you doing, man? I wanted to ask you, Fred, what are your plans for the draft, especially the first night of Thursday? I don't know if anybody else has heard, but they have reduced the time limit that you have now between picks from 10 minutes all the way down to 8. Now, granted, it's a 2-minute difference, but this is already after they had decreased it from the original 15 minutes that it was years ago. And you had quite a few NFL GMs that were bitching about it. Now I've seen, namely, the Pittsburgh Steelers GM is bitching about the 8 minutes now, that he says that that 2 minutes in time is like an eternity, but at least that everybody is all on the same playing field with it, that, hey, we're cut short, but everybody else is cut short too. And Mike McCarthy, though, came out and said, Mike McCarthy had come out and said, you think that's stressful, you got to imagine calling plays where you only got 30 seconds. But, Fred, if you don't have anything for the first round on Thursday there, you're more than welcome to come join our draft show, because we will be having our usual draft party. And you'll have me, Rob, Mike the Bear fan, and a slew of others joining us. I mean, it's going to make a bit more for more compelling television, to where you won't have the nonsense of the guys trying to fill in the time with a bunch of random talk. But to me, I worry that this is going to make some of these GMs jump a little more at some guys that they shouldn't be reaching for, to where you've heard numerous times it took somebody pounding the table for them to draft a specific guy. Okay, sounds good, man. I was going to say we'll definitely be there for it. And if you watch the past draft parties that we've hosted, you'll see I'll be in rare form. Well, yeah, this draft is going to be a bit of an interesting one, with now that you got the shortened time there, that you have this draft class that is very weak in quarterback and wide receiver, which we usually see fly off the boards. I wonder how much you're going to have these people kind of sitting here freaking out a bit that, oh, there's not this can't miss prospect. And, oh, now we got less time, so we got to hurry up and just turn this card in. Yes. The last time somebody had missed their pick was the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, once they miss their pick, it becomes who turns in the card faster of who gets the pick. Because Minnesota not only got skipped over once, they let two people pick in front of them by the time they got their card turned in, which I don't know how in the blue hell you let shit like that happen. But we've seen Minnesota do some crazy freaking things when it comes to draft time. So it's not like this is unprecedented for him. Now, I highly doubt you're going to see anybody do that now in this day and age, where everything is brought right to the forefront, that these GMs don't want to be sit here and clowned on. I think they'd rather just, okay, clock's running down, we're taking this guy, even if it's not the ones that people are arguing for against, that type of thing. There's just going to be, let's get somebody out there so I don't look like a damn fool. And then we also have in the news that Mike Tomlin's going to be joining NBC as a studio analyst, which I don't think we've got too much from Mike Tomlin to get his personality. Like, you've got little bits and pieces here of his press conferences, but it's not like he was this loud, boisterous guy that was constantly in the media. So I think we're getting a bit of a question mark with him there. Oh, we have a Rob. What is up there, guy?
What's up, man?
Hey.
I didn't know you solo, man.
Yeah. Joe's not here yet. I'm just sitting out here twisting in the fucking wind.
Nah, I'm here, buddy. I'm here. I was getting my coffee. I was waking up. I'm here. So what are we talking about? Someone else is here.
Joe's here.
Hey
there, Joe.
Man,
I was gonna say, holy shit, you're all dressed up there, guy.
Not really. Just a shirt and a tie. I'm getting inducted into TAK today, Theta Alpha Kappa. It's the National Honors Society for Religious Studies and Theology.
Oh, congratulations, man.
So I'm
a priest, you fucker.
What's that?
He's becoming a priest.
No, not a priest. Priests are celibate. I'm becoming a pastor.
Also, a Catholic priest. Oh, that's what you're becoming.
No, those guys are celibate.
No, bro, that's what they say. But
that's what they
say.
I was gonna say that's what stopped me from attempting to even look into that. As soon as I heard that, I was, I think I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm Protestant and I'm looking to be a pastor, so it'll be yeah, I'm allowed to have a wife.
Well, that's good. You don't got to kick her out now. But since I touched a couple of topics, I'll get your guys' thoughts on it. What do you guys think about Mike Tomlin joining NBC's studio as a studio analyst?
Well, I mean, put his talents to good use there, I guess. We're in the football field. I mean, what happened?
I don't know. I think he should go back to coaching. I think, take the year off and then go back to coaching.
Yeah, because what I was saying is I don't know how much we're going to get out of him in that aspect. Not saying he can't do it, but to me, it's more of a question mark because we haven't seen too much of Mike Tomlin's personality himself, because it's not like he's this big media guy and all that where he's constantly in the public eye. That, yeah, he'll do his press conferences and that, and you get a little glimpse of his personality, but nothing too much.
Yeah. I mean, he has a personality, and I've seen it in his post-game press conferences sometimes. I think he could be good at the job, but bro, you're a football coach. Be a football coach. Like, it's like, I don't know. I just, this whole thing where as soon as a guy retires from coaching, they automatically have to become a commentator. It's like,
oh, Bill Cowher does a great job. He was the ex-Pittsburgh coach.
I was just about to ask, isn't Bill Cowher on NBC too?
Yeah. He does a great job.
And Bill Cowher does, but Bill Cowher's also been doing it for like almost 20 years now, dude.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not sitting here saying that Bill Cowher's not good at it. I just think it's funny that both Pittsburgh ex-head coaches are now going to be on the same team.
Yeah.
Granted, they worked together in Pittsburgh during Bill Cowher's tenure as head coach, but that's going to be a bit of an interesting dynamic now that Mike Tomlin's been the guy too. You want to see if we maybe get a bit of button of heads? Like, I don't think there's going to be any animosity whatsoever, but it might just be, hey, we were both used to being king of the chicken coop now. But also what I had touched on too was, did you guys happen to see that the time allotted in the first round between picks is going from 10 minutes now down to 8?
Really?
Yep. Yeah,
Wow,
I just
everything. You just keep fucking with it all, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, what are your thoughts on the time decrease?
Wow. I mean, honestly, bro, I thought 10 minutes was a long time anyway. I mean, look, it's the first round. You know who the fuck you want. I mean, I understand you need that time to deals out and stuff.
Maybe if you got like the first handful of picks, but there's a lot of guesswork that goes into it too until you actually get there.
But bro, that's why you got all them scouts. That's why you did all that homework. I mean, look how many months. I mean, look, I started late doing podcasting. You guys have been talking about the draft for like 2 months already, for fuck's sake. Draft prospects and everything else. I mean, it's I mean, it's a big deal, bro. So I mean, 2 minutes, Joe. What do you think about that?
I don't think it makes that big of a deal. For the, like Ken said, the top 10 teams, like, you kind of know where you're going, you know. You have your backup plans and stuff. It'll get interesting in the later first round, though, when guys that you thought might not be gone are gone. You got to scramble, but I don't know. I have a feeling that if you're going to work out a trade, I think people go into draft night already kind of having an idea of who might be a trade partner. If you think, you know, these guys aren't talking behind the scenes before the draft, you know.
Well, that shaves a whole hour off the first day, man, bro. There you go. 2 minutes a team, 30 teams, 60 minutes right there. Shaves an hour right off the fucking clock.
See, what I would have rather have seen, instead of limiting the time in between the picks more, is get the pick into the podium a lot faster. How many times do we see the pick is in and then you got to wait 5 minutes before it's announced? And it's not like how it used to be when NFL Network first started, that, yeah, they didn't announce the pick, but they were still showing the guy getting his phone call and all that. But they made sure to do away with that. So you have to wait for the podium. Now, I was going to say, wouldn't you guys have rather have seen that it just be, hey, Roger Goodell, keep your ass up at the podium the whole time for the whole first round?
I was going to say, that's why it's late, because they're out looking for Roger. He's in the back taking a shit or something. He's not ready to go.
That's my point. I would much rather see that limited than limiting the GMs there on picking it. Because how many times have you heard that, oh, you know, we wouldn't have ended up picking this guy if this executive scout, whoever, wasn't pounding the table all the way until the last 30 seconds before we ended up taking him. That's what I'm worried, is that you're going to get those guys that fucking get brushed off because of the time limit decrease.
Yeah.
I'm with Fred on this one. I changed my mind. Keep it 10 minutes, except every team has to call the Ravens and offer a trade just to say never mind.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think Joe can get on board with that one.
Oh, come on. You didn't want them to take Max Crosby from me, did you? Yeah, I was going to say.
No, but at the same time, when the trade was announced, I was okay with it, because if that's what he really wanted and we're getting good compensation for him, then so be it, you know?
Yeah, he didn't want to hold the guy hostage if he didn't.
Yeah, like I didn't want him to go, but it's like, if he wanted to go, then, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that's like wants you to stay if you want to go, you know? It's like, if you don't want to be a Raider, then fucking take off, bro.
I just think he has morals and ethics, bro. He didn't like fucking tanking, man. He just didn't like that shit. I honestly believe that's why he did, you know.
Yeah, and then once he saw how serious they were in the rebuild, and
yeah,
at least on paper, how far into the rebuild they already are, that got him more excited to be a Raider again.
He's like, I heard this shit before.
Yeah, but now he's actually seen it. It's like, oh, they actually are making changes this time.
They're actually doing it. So, yeah. No, it's good. Honestly, bro. I mean, if you get your quarterback, when's the last time you had yourself a franchise quarterback?
It depends on if you think Derek Carr was a franchise quarterback or not.
What was he there? 2 years, 3 years?
Oh,
Nine.
Derek Carr was. Yeah, I was.
Oh, was he there longer?
for a
Okay,
while.
all right. Well, then, yeah, I would say he was your last one then.
Yeah, I was going to say he was an inconsistent one, but he was the best one you guys have had in a long time.
Yeah. I mean, before that, I'm trying to think, who else did you have?
Gannon.
Gannon. Yeah, I was going to say it has to go back to Rich Gannon. Yeah.
Oh God, who the hell was that ex-Washington quarterback that played for you guys? Oh, wasn't too long ago.
Trying to think.
I can't remember what the hell his name was. I got his face in my mind.
Washington?
I think, yeah, from
The
Washington.
University of Washington
No,
or Washington Redskins?
Yeah, from the Redskins.
RG3, no, couldn't be him.
No, it was before him.
Kirk Cousins, he hasn't that. Well, he just got there.
No,
I mean, now you got
I
him.
said before RG3, not during.
We had Kerry Collins,
Oh God,
Carson Palmer.
I think it was like Jason something or like that.
Oh, Jason Campbell.
Yes, there we go. What did you think about him? Because I didn't think he did too bad.
Nah, he got hurt, dude. He had us at 4-2, and then he broke his collarbone, and then he was out for the season. But Campbell was actually that was in like 2010. Campbell had us looking respectable. The team was turning things around, and then he got hurt, and it was just from that point on we were kind of screwed.
Yeah, isn't that about the time you had Ferguson to it running back?
Ferguson?
Or
No, Fargus.
Fargus, that's it.
We had Justin Fargus and Darren McFadden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I liked Fargus. McFadden, I was iffy on.
Man, McFadden was a beast. If he could have stayed healthy, he would have been awesome, dude. It's just he just would take one hit and all of a sudden he's out for 3 games,
Bro, we got a guy who can't even make the field. I mean, holy shit. He can't even get out there, bro. I mean, I ain't even seen him take a fucking live snap yet. He's been on our team almost 3 years.
No, I think he's taken like 2 or 3 snaps.
Yeah, during the preseason, bro.
No. I think during the regular season he got like 2 or 3 snaps in. But that's it. And I mean 2 or 3 snaps in 3 years.
Yeah, that was one of those snaps was his foot or some shit. That's probably what that was. Walking out there, he tripped and his vagina broke and down he went. I never seen such a soft football player in my life.
Hey, hopefully it'll be like the Watson shit to where the guy will finally get it corrected. But yeah, I'm totally on my last year with Marshawn Lloyd.
I mean, it was a waste of a pick as far as I'm concerned right now. I mean, it would be.
Oh, dude, at this point, if he's not healthy to start the regular season, cut him.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what
why
waste a roster spot for a guy who's just going to ride the pine? You know what I mean? That's all he's been doing.
Like, yeah, you got a whole shit ton of potential, but that potential don't mean shit if you can't get out there.
Like, let's trade him to the Raiders for Genti. I'll take Genti over this.
Yeah, Lloyd and what else?
Yeah, just Lloyd, bro. Just Lloyd.
Yeah, come on, straight up, man.
Just straight up, bro. Promise he's good.
Sure.
Promise he's good. He was the best pick in that draft, according to everyone else. I'm not saying that.
Sure. Just let me blow the balls off my face. Like,
come on. No, bro. I got you.
Oh man. No, dude, it's unfortunate too because he was a beast at USC, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All that's why a lot of Packer fans and even people that weren't Packer fans were real excited to see what he was going to do in Green Bay because it seemed like the perfect setup for him and just hasn't been able to come out yet.
And Broski was saying that this is a particularly weak running back class, which kind of sucks because I think you guys could use another one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think we need to add another running back at some point.
We lost
But
Emmanuel.
speaking of running backs, I've been starting to hear a lot of talk that the New York Giants are going to package that 5th overall and 10th overall pick to move up in the first round to make sure that they get that Jeremiah Love.
That would be stupid.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm hearing a bunch about it. Now, I personally wouldn't. If you're that freaking worried that he's going to get picked, maybe take him with the 5th overall pick, because I'm not hearing a whole lot that this guy is going to go in the top 5. I'm hearing top 10.
He could go top 5, like if the Titans decide they want him, or if Arizona decides. But I doubt it. But still, like, it's possible. But giving up 2 first-round picks for a running back is a move that your team is going to regret.
Yes, I wouldn't do that. Try like go pick, take one of those picks and maybe a second round or something and add to it. Not
I
first.
wouldn't trade up for Jeremiah Love. Like, he's good and he's the best running back in the class, but I mean, unless this is what I was just thinking is it might be bad news for Scatabo, dude. Like, if they're looking to trade up to get Jeremiah Love like that, it might mean that Scatabo's injury is that bad there.
It could be, because he had a pretty decent one.
Yeah, that's a bummer too, because Scatabo, like, before he got hurt, he was looking like he was going to be rookie of the year, dude.
Yeah, he was having a good year.
He was beasting.
Well, him and the quarterback they both were.
Yeah, Jackson Dart looked good too.
Dart was having a good year too.
That's why if I'm the Giants, we'll just say that they really want this Love kid. Like I said, I'd take him at 5 and then use that 10th pick on an offensive lineman. And hey, if Love doesn't happen to be there, double down on the offensive line. For what have we been saying for years has been the issue with the New York Giants, that their offensive line has constantly been trash. And yeah, they've done some improvements here and there, and it's not abysmal now. But you can put 2 top 10 guys on that offensive line with having a franchise quarterback and an all-star receiver there. That sounds like a hell of a winning formula to me.
Normally, you would be right. Normally, I would agree with you. But this year, the top tackle in the draft, Moaga, has a herniated disc in his C-spine, which is cervical.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, there's a high likelihood he's going to have surgery. It could sideline him his whole rookie year. Like, going forward, he could, from what I read, they don't have long-term concern about it. But when the best tackle on the board, right, in the top 10, the best tackle has that issue, I don't know if you necessarily have to spend a top 10 pick. Like, to me, that says, like, go ahead and because Moaga is the consensus number 1 offensive tackle on the board, right? So you could get a guy towards the back half of the first round. Honestly, I might even consider taking that number 10 Bengals pick and trading down and picking up some more picks. Then pick up an offensive tackle later in the round, and then pick up an extra second round pick or something, and then you can go offensive line in the second round as well, because there will still be some good guards and tackles in the second round.
Yeah, I thought that's why. I mean, you got that extra pick. I would definitely turn it into a windfall. You know what I mean? That's when's the last?
Think about it. Think about it. You're right at number 10. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Rob. I just wanted to make sure that you're right there at pick 10, right? So it's technically, I mean, not technically, it's literally a top 10 pick. Like, there's people who might not want to trade up to 5. They may be wanting to trade up to 10 to make sure they get one of the premier guys in the draft. I think that pick would be easy to move.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I thought the Bears should do it the year they had the 2 in the top 10. I mean, I thought they had the number 10 too. They should have, but they went and got a Rome Odunze, right, with that pick. So,
Which I can't argue with that, because he seems to fit in well with them.
So far he hasn't. Yeah, he's not a bust. So it's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also talk that I've heard that if Love falls to them at 5 and they take him there, that they might end up going wide receiver with the 10th overall pick.
I think that's what they should do, honestly. I think load up with weapons for Jackson Dart and trust your offensive line. You can always draft offensive line. You have a whole draft, you know. You can pick up offensive linemen in the third round that could be starters. They may not be like all pros, but they could be starters, you know.
Well, you give him enough weapons, he won't be under duress right away. He'll have places to drop the ball off anyway. So
Yeah, because right now it's just neighbors. But if you go give him like a Makai Lemon or Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson, one of those guys, like he'll have another weapon, you know. That
I agree.
plus
100%.
Jeremiah Love, like
And I see that's the difference in the football philosophy here is I would much rather have a road grading offensive line. Now, granted, I get what you're saying about the top tackle there having a herniated disc, and that is a major question mark for a team to risk that high of a pick on. But I wouldn't at that point. I wouldn't be against trading back a little bit then to where it's more feasible to take one of the other offensive linemen, and then you can build up some of the later round picks with your wide receiver then. Because with having Malik Neighbors, I don't think you need to have some super outstanding number 2 with him. I would much rather have a serviceable guy at receiver with Malik Neighbors and have an outstanding line than have an outstanding receiver with Malik Neighbors and a serviceable line. Because how many times do you hear that the way to stop these high-powered offenses is to sit there and beat up the quarterback?
no, yeah,
You can't beat up the quarter. You can't beat up the quarterback if he's got a brick wall in front of him.
yeah, no, it's a valid point. It just depends on how much do you trust your offensive line currently, right?
And I do not. That right there is the difference.
Yeah,
I do not trust the New York Giants offensive line at all.
I got to get going, fellas. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, bro. We'll see you there, buddy.
Congrats, bro. Good luck. Dun, dun, dun.
But yeah, if I'm the Giants, I've seen too much bullshit going on with this offensive line for so many years. I want to finally correct that and have that be the strength of the team, especially having a young superstar quarterback in freaking Dart, because I think that kid's actually going to be real good.
Yeah.
There you go, Fred. I'm right there with you.
What do you say? I disagree, Dorn. Dan is a good quarter. Oh, Dart. Yeah, I don't think they need to. That's just John.
And I really hope that Scadaboo's injury isn't that bad, because I liked him at running back. He was that old school running back where fuck running around you, I'm just going to run through you.
Well, if he's got what's his name's trainer, he'll be ready to go week 1. I mean,
Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck, bro, how's that dude ready? I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, how are you gonna say Dart very well could if Jaden Daniels there can't keep healthy.
Yeah, Dart could be the best quarterback in. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott don't like hearing that.
Well, Dak, we know what we're getting with him. He'll put up some great numbers. He'll win you a few games, but when it's crunch time, he falters.
Well, when it's playoff time,
not even just playoff time. We've seen it in regular important games during the season.
Bro, he's a $60 million quarterback.
That's great. That's awesome for him. And I'm very happy that he is, because that got us some Micah Parsons. But that does not mean that I think he's worth $60 million.
No, I don't think he's worth $60 million. Not at all.
Now, granted, I would have paid him probably the $50 million there, because that's roughly about the average price for a starting quarterback. And he's easily a franchise quarterback.
Did John say?
He's just not elite.
Did John say teams need 2 quarterbacks?
Dorn, I don't think is necessarily wrong here with this. With us having these longer seasons, how many times do we see these quarterbacks miss a game or two?
Well, bro, we don't have a second quarterback.
Oh, we need to get one. Oh, speaking of that, we took our second to last prospect visit, and it was a quarterback, but they asked the reporters not to announce who it was. So,
Why?
yeah, there's
Are
there's some speculation that it could be that fucking Ty Summers, Simpson, whatever the hell his name is there, that Green Bay might try to grab him in the second round, which I think would be freaking stupid as shit. Well, hello there, Isaac.
Hola.
Did you happen to hear the report of us taking our second to last prospect visit and it being a secret quarterback that they asked the reporters not to reveal who it was?
Oh, you know
So we
who
could
it
draft
is?
him in the second round? No.
It's not that report's not necessarily saying that, but
Although,
that's some of the speculation.
we did draft Lloyd, so I mean we're good wasting picks, I guess. I don't know.
We're lighting a fire under Jordan Love's ass. Just
Yeah,
we did
like
last
I was gonna say, what kind of fire do we need to light under his ass? The kid's already putting up great freaking numbers.
month. More. You ever watch Moneyball? Where Josh Brolin says more. We need more.
Yeah, I really hope we're not using a second round pick on a quarterback. Now,
Mm.
granted, I even wouldn't be against using a third or a fourth round because I do want to make sure that we get our backup quarterback position secured.
Definitely.
But man, those are high draft picks for backup quarterbacks still in my mind. I would much rather go out and get us a nose tackle and a left tackle, a nose tackle and a cornerback. Shit. Even a nose tackle and a wide receiver, I wouldn't flip the table over. But if you couldn't tell, I really want a nose tackle.
You know what I'm doing? I'm suing the show. You know, I came on here expecting Ken and Ken, but I'm getting Ken and Rob. What the hell's this?
Oh, you know what?
Bro,
You
you're
would've-
getting a quality show today. That's what this is.
Oh,
Quality.
true. All right, true,
Quality.
true. You got me there.
You want to know what? It's in our disclaimer that as long as there's a Ken here, it still counts.
It's
Oh,
still
okay.
counts.
Still suing, but okay.
You got to read the fine print, man. And also in that fine print is if you sue us, we get to take all your assets.
Right.
So just send them over to me now, and we'll save you the court fees.
Wait till your pizza delivery guy when you get served a summons. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Fred's like, let's trade out. Let's get out of the first round. He wants
No.
picks.
Let's get Chris
Taking a first
Johnson.
round and then trading out of the draft. So
Really?
to me, what that sounds like is taking your first round pick and then trading away the rest of the picks.
Yeah, so they don't have to pay nobody. That's why they need the money to pay the rest of the team.
Let's get Chris Johnson, baby. Chris Johnson.
Is that the cornerback you're talking about?
Well, hello
Yeah,
there,
he's-
Jagoff.
He's quick, versatile. You know,
San Diego. That's the one that A-Dub was talking about.
yeah, he's a good player. We
I
get
want a
him.
cornerback, bro. Bro, we need a cornerback out of a lot. I think that's
Yeah.
our biggest need just for us.
I personally think our biggest need is nose tackle with us switching to the 3-4. We have cornerbacks that can kind of get it done. Who do we have on the roster that you want to put at nose tackle and trust them to perform well?
I mean,
God. I don't know.
I mean, it don't sound like there's a lot of no. I mean, well, wait.
No, nose tackle is
nose
supposed to be
tackles are
heavy.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the defensive tackles are very iffy, but nose tackles are supposed to be kind of heavy.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I guess it's just gonna come down to let's see. I definitely like John's already guaranteed that we're drafting a wide receiver with this number 2 pick. I don't know.
Zachariah Branch.
I hope not, but like I said, if we do, I'm not flipping the table. I just don't particularly want to go there.
I don't understand why we would do that.
USC is going to give us Makai Lemon.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen there, buddy.
Lemon, baby.
I'm seeing a lot of mock drafts where he's going in the top 5.
Really?
If we don't get Makai Lemon, we'll get Jacoby Lane. Jacoby Lane from USC. Baller.
You know what? I think I'm good on the USC picks because you see how that last one's working out for us. And what's up there, A-Dub?
If you look at the USC wide receivers, though, that have been drafted, they've all been balling out.
I mean, you got a major point
one.
there. You got a major point there.
Yeah. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown. You got Drake.
Until we draft one, and then that puts a jinx on that school forever. I mean,
I know, damn it.
Well, no. We won't be drafting him in the first round, so it'll be okay.
No, we're gonna draft a guy from Rhode Island Railroad University.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. He swings a mean hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Holy cow! I'm just really I don't know how it's gonna go. Honestly,
be the first school to draft from Montana.
I can just guarantee you this: the Packers already spent their first round pick on a Micah Parsons. That's all I can tell you. That's after that, I don't know.
Well, if you took anything away from the top 30 visits, I'd say you pay attention to that to see what positions they're going after. Because I made a judgment call from the visits to where they're probably going to try to find a true nose tackle in this round. In this draft.
That's what
I fucking hope so.
I mean, I'm good with the nose tackle. I just don't want a wide receiver. I mean, I'll flip the table if we take a wide receiver in the second round.
We just gotta find
I mean, they'll get one, but it won't be that early.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with getting a wide receiver. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want it in the first, like, second, third, or fourth round. You know, maybe fourth. I don't know.
I was gonna say
that if we get one, it depends on who we're supposed to keep past this year. Because, like I said, we have 4 that's supposed to be free agents if they don't get an extension.
We just gotta find the biggest Jew in the draft for a nose tackle.
All right, I like it.
Yep. The most important, but so far the most important position for us is corner.
Yeah.
I say corner's more important. But,
Yeah.
Now, granted, personally, I'd much rather have a nice man-to-man corner that you can even get some bump and run with. But with our defensive coordinator playing mostly zone, as long as the guy's good in zone, I'll settle for it.
Are you guys ready to be giving up 150 yards a game again on the ground? I mean, that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's not one thing I'm looking for.
I know.
Cooper.
I'm just concerned about switching back, bro. I mean, we couldn't stop the run too well.
If Cooper and Zaire Franklin can hold their own as far as making tackles, that won't be a problem. As far as the run goes.
I hope so.
I think the nose tackles we could be going for is Christian Miller or Caleb Banks. They could be, the two versatile nose tackles.
Don't forget about Big Citrus, Dominic Orange.
That's who I'm kind of hearing a bit about, and I'm starting to like this kid.
Oh yeah,
Big Citrus. I like that. Let's go, Big Citrus. Roll him out.
He's ideal for the 3-4 scheme. So he could help there.
Well, the idea for whoever you get is you don't want them to be too flashy. You just want them to plug the middle and be able to create holes for everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to stuff the center.
We'll just put Dorn in.
Yeah. Welcome to the Packers show, guys.
Scrawny little John Dorn up there. What the hell?
I don't know,
Hey,
215
don't-
pounds scrawny, but
Well, bro, you ain't stopping us.
in the NFL, I think it might
In
be.
the NFL, bro,
Yeah.
you look like a twig up
Yeah.
there, bro.
Hey, you
I
trying to run
suppose.
away? You trying to run away from Dorn and he hits you with that buckshot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's allowed to bring that on the field.
Yeah, I don't think so.
at least my quarterback didn't throw 5 interceptions in the playoffs.
Ooh. And
I mean,
Dorn goes for the
if you-
jugular.
Yeah, if you were to add up all the playoff games he's played so far, Love and Williams got the same number of interceptions playoff wise.
Yeah.
The only difference is Jordan Love's played more playoff games than he has. So
Look, let the Bears have their high. You know what I mean? They're a little high right now. You know what I mean? But
They're
coming
big.
next season, coming up, that schedule gets a lot more tougher. We'll see how they play.
Bro, not only that, but
Yeah.
they've literally given away all of their players that made plays for them, like DJ Moore. He was their offensive playmaker last year on most of it.
Yeah.
On defense, all their turnovers that they got rid of all them guys. I don't understand. They're just making it
Yeah,
harder
like-
for themselves.
I mean,
Mhm.
the
I
Giants
understand.
have Tremaine. The Giants have Tremaine Edmonds on their defense, so that helps out.
I can't lie. I like the two pickups that they got though. Like Kobe Bryant was a nice, safety to get for them, and Devin Bush.
Yeah,
Devin Bush.
One thing about Bryant, though, he ain't as good as any of our receivers. I mean, our safeties.
Oh hell no.
I already heard Bears fan trying to say he's better than anything we got. It's like, yeah, not even close. He'd probably be like a third or fourth fucking safety if he's on our team.
Yeah, he's not even. There's not even close to fucking McKinney.
No.
Not even close.
Even Wilson. I don't think he's even close to Wilson.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah. Oh, Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Williams. I mean, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can-
What's
Mike,
called?
yeah, whatever your reason was to get rid of him, it's that production is gone now that you got from him. Remember the touchdown that won the game against us? Remember that? You threw it to him?
Yeah.
When you need a
Remember that?
good receiver, who do you got now? You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, bro.
Robert Doomsday and Luke DeBerg.
Yeah, but didn't he drop a touchdown against us? He had it
Well,
right in his hand. He dropped it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, two of our receivers did the exact same thing.
Well, I'm just saying, we're talking about their receivers now. And their receivers were top 5 in drops. Ours wasn't. Ours actually was way below. this year.
I was going to say for the first time in like 5 years, man.
Well, that's why we're getting rid of some of our receivers and refleshing them.
Wow.
Let's divert our attention to the Lions, who think they're gonna win a division just because they have an easier schedule. Let's laugh at them real quick.
Sorry, Fred, but
Yeah.
Yeah, and
your fan base
and
is
the
just
thing-
making it bad for you.
Yeah.
yeah, and to think they're spending so much, and to think they might have spent nearly $1 billion in cap room just to keep certain players.
Oh yeah.
I think
They
spent
paid
so much
overpaid.
close today.
Yeah.
And now they gotta pay Gibbs. They're gonna
Yeah,
they
that's
gotta
great.
pay
God.
Gibbs.
Hold on.
They got
Speaking of that, did you see that Gibbs and Monty in real life got Sonic and Knuckle tattoos on their back?
Yes, I saw
Oh,
that.
my God.
Are they on
They might
Grinder?
wanna- they might
Yeah, Grinder.
well, since Knuckles is with a different team, they better change it.
I was
Right?
gonna say because I can get embracing the nickname and all of that because I'll give it to them. That was a pretty cool nickname for them. But to get that shit tattooed on you, come on.
Gay.
I mean, what do they got now? Sonic and Gimpy? I mean, that's what Pickle is. Sonic and Gimpy.
Hey, Montgomery's gonna enjoy his new team because he'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Where did Monty go again?
Texans.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because they got
And
rid of they
That
got
poor
rid of
guy's
their
gonna get the shit kicked out of him all year.
Oh yeah.
That freaking offensive line, they just keep taking freaking guys away from them.
Yeah. Well, actually, they probably will block for him. They just don't block for CJ Stroud.
I'm telling you, something's going to come out that somebody in the upper management or something just straight up hates CJ Stroud. That to me is the only reason why you keep taking offensive linemen away from your franchise quarterback.
Yeah, that lady that had sexual relations with what's his name, Vrabel, again said that basically there was something that was going to be released going backstage in the Texans locker room, and I guess the report never came out, but basically there was some tension with CJ Stroud and some of the players, I guess, or whatever. And then the report never came out since they started winning.
Yeah, see, that doesn't surprise me there, because I got a feeling something's going on in that locker room for this type of shit to be going on.
Yeah, they probably were calling him dog shit. It was like, dude, what happened to you? You had a great rookie year, and now you're just straight dog shit.
Or I wonder if it's that all these offensive linemen that you keep seeing get traded off. Is it that the team just said, all right, you know what, screw it, let's trade them? Or the player said, I'm not playing with this fucking quarterback.
Yeah. I heard, like, he's been acting like a little diva or some shit.
Or you can chalk it up to the receivers that's over there existed.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say they had some good receivers, but shit, they've gotten fucking exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did have some good production out of them that first year. I mean, I don't know what happened. They fell off. Well, Tank Dell, he never got back, right? He's still not back. Is he back?
Yeah, I don't think so.
His knees are gone.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with it. Man, that's such a young career too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he was doing damn good.
I mean, and who's their other one? Nico Collins. I mean,
Yep.
They
Nico's
got
a
some
beast.
guys. Yeah. And
Don't forget they drafted
Montgomery will definitely help because I mean, who was the guy that didn't play a snap last year for him? Ex-Bengal.
You're talking about Joe Mixon?
Yeah, Mixon. Yeah, what a
Yeah.
disappointment.
I think they're letting him go.
Oh, yeah,
Or they're
yeah,
gonna
no, I
release
think
him.
they
Yeah.
did already. Yeah.
Yeah. But Niners got interesting with Mike Evans on the team now.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Evans went to the fucking Niners? No way.
Yeah, but I don't think we got to worry about it with that substation being there.
Yeah.
You
So we'll
might be
investigate
right.
that.
You might be right about that. What is it? I'm
Yeah.
hearing. Yeah, I think it's A-Dub. I think where A-Dub's at. He's got some background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know, man. It's going to be an interesting season. Everybody's got a lot of question marks. I mean, even the Lions. I don't know how they can just say they're going to be taking back the division. I just don't get that.
Well,
They
for
could
them,
use the offensive linemen, too.
their case, excuse me, for them, the question mark is the O-line more so than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, they got most of the key players intact.
Yeah.
So Odell Beckham is at fucking Giants facilities today and undergoing physicals.
What?
That's
They're going
what
to take OG? No way.
That's what I just seen right now on Football Forever. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
OBJ back with because he want Dart to throw to him. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And then Jimmy Garoppolo is fucking retiring. He's like, fuck it, I'm done.
Garop is done, huh?
Yeah.
I can see
Well,
that.
He's going to porn.
Well,
Yeah.
when
He's
it comes
going
to
to
the-
porn.
well, I could announce the receiving room that the Giants got. That's how it's looking right now. Their receiving room is Malik Neighbors, Derek Slayton. Yeah, Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton, and Darnell Mooney. That's their top three receivers.
Darnell Mooney's over there now.
Mooney.
I need
And
it.
and don't you forget they have two top picks in the top 10 They have the 5th pick and they have the 10th pick.
I've been starting to hear quite a bit that they might be packaging them together to trade up so they can go get Love.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how much I agree with that because personally, I would. I'd much
don't agree with
rather
it.
stay put at 5, and if he's there, awesome. If not, I'm just doubling down on offensive linemen.
oh yeah. Get Dart protected
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
I don't.
Scatterbo.
I
The
wouldn't.
guy will run through a tank.
I wouldn't just go after own line. I mean, they need some help on the defense too. So whatever elite positions available there, you get that too.
Yeah, they can use another good safety.
Giants are like the Raiders. They need fucking picks. They need fucking holes plugged in everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but with Harbaugh being there, I wouldn't be surprised if they go line with their first 2 picks, whether that's both on offense or offense and defensive line. Because as we've seen from him with the Ravens, he likes to build up from the trenches a bit. Now, granted, he loves linebackers too.
Speaking of Harbaugh, did you guys hear that? What Zay Flowers was saying on that podcast?
What?
No.
So basically, that he the reason why Harbaugh got basically fired, he had disconnect in the locker room. He was making the players practice in full pads every practice. You know, some practice you go light, you don't
Mm-hmm.
put pads on. You know, you go through drills, but you know it's light hitting and everything. Harbaugh said Zay Flowers said every practice they had to pull on the full pads. They had to hit each other. He's like, that's what led to so many injuries during the season because Harbaugh was just going all out in practice, and yeah, he's a lot of shit got revealed in that podcast. So,
Yeah, I heard that too.
I mean,
yeah,
if you're gonna have a full pad of practice, at least do it at a time that's necessary.
right,
Not during the off season.
yeah. It's like, man, it's like, yeah, you're kind of getting the players injured, like.
Yeah, but that's kind of the old school coaching method, and Harbaugh is definitely an old school coach. So it doesn't really shock me to hear that he was sitting there having these players go out in full pads.
Yeah, when you had like what 14 games only. now it's got 18 games, 17 games.
That's just crazy, though. Like, I don't know. I get it. You know what I mean? You want your team to be physical and ready and all that, but yeah, it leads to injuries, and you miss out on some of these good players when you really need them down the stretch. You know, like look at us. We're the fucking poster boy of injuries. Fucking hey, dude.
Yeah, but we also do a lot of light fucking practices too, so I don't know if that's helping the
I don't
case.
know
going
that that's the
against it.
issue. Yeah, I don't think
Dude,
that's
who's
the
our
issue.
fucking strength and conditioning coach? Kevorkian? Like, God
we got a new one. We got a new guy now. We just picked up a new guy.
Kevorkian assistant.
Dude, like, Dr. Jekyll. Man, like, dude, like, look at our injury report every game. It's a CVS receipt. It's crazy.
They got a hangnail. It's on there.
All right.
Bro, at least 25 to 30% of our roster was on the IR almost every week. It was ridiculous.
Last two or 3 years, it needs to be studied. Like, God damn.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean,
well, that's self-inflicted though, there, Fred. I mean, you got a GM that loves fucking drafting and signing injured-prone players. That's pretty much, you're gonna get that.
They come injured. They come with a pre-injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea why they tossed Davenport another fucking contract. You're paying for his hospital bills.
No way, they really did. They gave another contract.
Well, I talked about.
Are you
last
talking
year.
about from last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they gave him another one. I don't think he's gone.
I think they'll wait until after the draft and then they'll fucking probably sign him.
I want to know what kind of blackmail he has on the people in
He's
Detroit.
got to have something.
Yeah, we're gonna say that's
Right.
got to be the only way that some bitch still has a job.
Even Vikings are like, man, take them. Like,
Yeah, JMO, that was a big one.
Yeah, Hooker was damaged goods too. That's why you got him in the third.
we'll see what about Pacheco.
And then you guys couldn't develop him because Brad Johnson or Ben Johnson ain't really a good fucking quarterback whisperer. You can't develop anybody.
We'll see about Pacheco. You know what I mean? Pacheco, he's been hurt a lot lately.
Yeah. So I say Sonic and Gimpy. Come on. Get it going. Get it going.
Gimpy.
Gimpy. Call him Gimpy. Well, you call him Limpy. I don't know. Whatever you like.
I mean, if Pacheco can be like, the good thing about Pacheco right now was what they got him is that, you know, Gibbs will take majority of the snaps. So it'll give Pacheco a little bit more resting time. And you know what I
You
mean?
guys think that he could go a full year taking a pounding as the bell cow?
Oh, no.
I don't think he can do it, bro. I mean, Gibbs ain't a huge guy, bro. I mean, that's why that was the beauty of having Montgomery. He was your battering ram.
Yeah, you need a first down. You give it to him. He's
Yeah, I just don't know that they got that. I mean, they got shiftiness. Don't get me wrong. Gibbs is fast and shifty as all hell, but
he can't go up in the middle, man. He's got to break in the outside. He can't run right up the gut.
Another thing is Gibbs is going to get hit a lot more because they're going to use him as wide receiver as well.
Yeah.
So, like, he's going to take a lot more contact.
I question it. I mean, I guess it's a question mark for the Lions fan. You know, Lions too. Is can he go a whole year as the bell cow? I mean, we'll see.
Right. But you know what? You know which team Gibbs is not good against?
Us.
Green Bay.
Green Bay
Green Bay,
Packers.
for
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
He's been pretty much shut down against us.
Yeah, Lions. You know, Lions fans can't make excuses. Oh, because of our O line. No,
No.
every single meeting that we had against Gibbs, we've shut him down.
Yeah.
We made him pedestrian. You know, because there's this guy on our team called Edrin Cooper. You know, that's his daddy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
you're not getting around Edrin Cooper.
I'm hoping it stays the same way with us going from the 4-3 to the 3-4.
Yeah.
Because the last iterations we've had of the 3-4 shit, I think everybody on this panel could have ran against the Green Bay defense.
Anybody, yeah. And
But
I got a
then-
bad foot. I still could have got 100 yards.
Yeah, but one thing about the way Goody built this defense, though, we got a lot of fast fucking guys that get to the ball. I mean, they just rally right to the ball. I mean, it's
That's
We
one
got
thing I
tons of
will say.
speed.
Yeah, that's one thing that I do like is we do have a swarming defense.
but they get past that speed, then they're gone. But
And then we got a healthy Devontae Wyatt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which helps a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wonder how he's going to be in the 3-4. Because we're kind of going to be taking away a bit of his pass rush, making him just eat 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Stackhouse too, we got him.
Stackhouse, I think, is going to end up being our rotational nose tackle for
Yeah.
whoever we get here.
Yeah.
Because he's got to take a big step up from what we saw last year.
Baron Sorrell.
We lost your sound there, Dorn. Still nothing.
Yeah. Baron Sorrell. Wait for him. Breakout season.
I'm telling you.
Get a new fucking mic.
There we go.
Fucking
Don't
Hey.
forget about baby Micah Oliver.
yeah.
Baby Micah.
I hope they turn it loose. I hope they really see what they got in the defense, and maybe it'll be back. We'll be back in the top 10. I just don't know.
So with our first pick, our receivers, who do you want for a receiver for the 52?
Stop it, John. We're not getting a wide receiver.
I think we are.
Not in this. Not
I hope we're not. But on that note, I think it's time that we call it because John Dorn is not speaking this one into existence.
I'm telling you.
Hey, the Bears still suck.
Well, that,
You can speak that into existence.
speak that all you
Yeah.
want.
Now, we want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you guys that took your time to comment. don't forget that we will be hosting the draft like we do every year. We will be here for every single round. Join us. It is going to be one hell of a time, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day.
Same
Go
old
Pack,
Lions.
go.